Okay, I'm at the storage unit. Let me just say, this fan thing is a lot of work. It's not easy. I mean, for people who are, thinking about it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work living in a small space and figuring out what you need and what you don't need in that space. It's not easy. And in my case, I'm having to do this, like, I just started really, and everything just got thrown in, and now I have to take everything out to take the van to be serviced and start all over again. So let me just show you where I'm at. And I've been working already for about an hour here in the cold at the storage unit, so I got a lot of work to do. At least, I don't know, another hour, probably another hour or two of work. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see. I'm emptying everything out. This is the parts that fell off when I had the accident, when I hit the deer. And just a couple things that are for other people. Paper on the windows, still there. There's the bed. I don't know, I might have to leave the mattress in here because it's just too heavy for me to carry. And I'm trying to get everything out, but I don't think I'm pulling that out. I think I'm going to leave it in. And still random stuff everywhere, and I haven't even barely touched that middle seat, or that back seat in the middle of the van. I don't know if you can see into the storage unit. It's not lit in there, but yeah, it's getting worse and worse. This was supposed to be a workspace, and everything's getting thrown in. Oh boy. Okay, so this is that middle seat, all piled up with stuff. I just got what was right here in the very front, right just inside the door, and back here on the bed, and almost everything that was back here in the back, except those few things. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Trying to get some light in here so you can see me. Okay, I'm taking a little break at the storage unit. Freezing, and a skunk came and sprayed, and I can hardly breathe, and I need to eat a little bit. And let me tell you, that's a damper on your appetite. But let me show you what I have to eat here. You're gonna die. Look at this hoagie. I don't know if you can see it. Look how big this is. I have it wrapped up. It came on this big giant meat tray because it was too wide for them to put it on the big trays that they normally put them on. So I just started eating a little bit off of this end before I started. I took a few bites, and I'm going to take a few more right now and drink my lemonade. Oh my God, everything. Well, I'm not using, silverware, and I don't, knives and stuff. I don't have anything like that with me to cut it in half. Not even cups. Here's my lemonade. You'd think I was the biggest eater that ever lived. This is my lemonade. Well, I'm addicted to this. It's Turner's. I don't know if you can see it. Turner's. I don't know if they have that out west or down south. It is a local dairy farm, but I love this stuff. All my family is addicted to the tea, but I drink the lemonade. So, take a little sip. Try not to drop the camera or the jug. Oh boy. Okay. I got a lot done, but I still have a ways to go. It's just so cold. It's so cold. I'm like, my bones are hurting. chilled to the bone. I haven't seen the little ones for a while, so I walked to the bus stop today and with Josh to get Mikey off the bus, and I froze so bad. It's not even the coldest that it's been, but this coat, you would think this is a hunter's jacket. This I got in the men's, actually the sporting goods department. It's a men's hunting jacket, and you would think it would be real warm, but it's really thin. It's not, I don't know. It's not too bad, but it's not that warm. So there was a house down by the bus stop that had steam spraying out a pipe out the side of the house. So I went over and stood by the steam and waited, and I still could have died. And then I realized that steam was making my clothes damp, my legs and that. And I thought, oh no, I'm really going to freeze because I'm going to walk away from here with wet clothes. I don't know what that steam was from. It felt good though, it was warm. So anyway, I just wanted to update you. I'm still working on it. Let me see. Whoops, I always put my hand in the way. I want to turn it so that you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I got a good bit done. I don't know what you can see turning it this way, but I got a good bit out of here. So I'll show you when it's all emptied out. So I am really going to be starting from scratch. When I get the van back, I'm going to clean this thing. I'm going to scrub it inside and out. Like I didn't even scrub it when I first got it. And I may put some seat covers on here. I'm not sure where to get seat covers that are that big, but I'm sure they make them. Look how high this seat is. Can you see it? It's clear up here. So, we were taking the kids to Idlewild during the summer. It's a park up in the Laurel Mountains. And we kept spilling, and I was guilty too. We kept bringing our big giant drink cups home with us, filled with pop. And I never drink pop, or soda, you might call it. I never drink that, but I'll drink fruit punch. And I would get mine filled with fruit punch and try to bring a big, refill home with me. And it would spill all over the seat every time. Those cups were terrible. They leaked, they spilled. So my seats are discolored. Mikey got sick so many times on my back seat. He has reflux, and he's really got a problem, and he has to take medication for it. And it doesn't always work. And sometimes, we might forget to give it to him one day, and you wouldn't believe how much that helps, because when he doesn't have it, he's got a problem. So he threw up back there so many times. I got something in my mouth, probably dirt. I kept banging my head on the storage unit, standing. Oh. I kept standing up too soon, banging my head. And then I stepped on a tack. It was only a tack, for God's sake. And it went up in the bottom of my shoe and broke off. Oh. Okay, so what I am going to do is take the big computer, the regular desktop, because I have my editing software on there. And that way I'll be able to put together some videos to put up on YouTube, because it's been so long. And I realize I'm going to be behind. By the time you see this, I will have already been putting them up, and you'll see earlier ones first, so I probably shouldn't talk about it. Whatever. Oh God. All right, well, I better get a few bites to eat and get back to work. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I have been working all this time in the freezing cold. Probably about 30 degrees. It might be colder than that, I don't know. And look what I just found. I don't even know if it's light enough for you to see what they are. It is my gloves that match my hunting jacket I bought. My real tree camo. And they're for working. They have the fingers cut out. Always wanted a pair like that. I could have been working with these all along. And my hands are frozen right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. See how the fingers are cut out so you can work? I don't know why the thumb isn't. That doesn't make any sense to me. Is that how they're supposed to be? You'd think the thumb would be cut out too. I don't know. I thought it should be. But anyway, I like these. And then you can flip them down over your hands when you want to. I'm trying to prop this up. They were pretty expensive. I've never spent $20 for a pair of gloves before. But you can pull this out and flip it down over your hand. See? So they're like mittens. I liked them. So I splurged. I usually get dollar gloves or freebies. So it's definitely the most I've ever spent on a pair of gloves. But I like them. So I'm going to take a little break and then it's back to work. I'm almost done though. Almost done. Let me see if I can show you. See, I've got this one box. It's wedged down between the front and back seats. Maybe if I pull that front seat up a little bit, bring it up, you know, I might be able to pull that out easier. But the seat looks like crap because I don't know if you can see or not. I pulled the car seat out and there's food and crumbs and everything from under the car seat. These seats need cleaned bad, so I am definitely going to be scrubbing these seats and probably putting some covers on if I can find ones to fit, because that back seat there is like a 3/4 length. It's not as long as a regular seat, I don't think. I don't know. But I'm going to try to get seat covers for all three. And a new steering wheel cover. I'm going to give you a look at that. I think I showed you guys this already. I don't know how well you can see it in this light. But it is completely coming apart. Look over here. It just frayed apart to nothing. The whole thing's like that. I don't know how much you can see it around the edges, but yeah, the whole thing is just coming apart. When the wheel was turned, there's a big flap hanging off. Okay, here we go. Look at that. So yes, I definitely need a new steering wheel cover. So when I get this van back, it is getting an overhaul. And it's going to be nice. It's going to be clean and nice. And then I'll get to set it up. So I'm really looking forward to it.